Next week, several thousand cattlemen and women will gather in Nashville, Tennessee for the Cattle Industry Convention and NCBA trade show. Over a 3-day period, there will be lots to learn, some business to be done, and time to renew old friendships and cattle industry connections. There will also be time for a little fun and exploring, and one of the can't-miss places to visit in Music City is the Ryman Auditorium. Cattleman to Cattleman reporter Kate Maher takes us backstage at this legendary venue.
It's one of the most influential venues in just not the country, but the world to music. This is Music City, and this is the origins of the music in Music City.
If you like music and history, there's no place like the Ryman Auditorium in the heart of downtown Nashville.
Started in 1892 with great performances, all types of performances, and it's the mother church of country music. It's where Elvis played, it's where Johnny met June, it's where Bruce Springsteen has played. It's a little something for everybody, from Bill O'Reilly to Willie Nelson. You name it, they've been here.
May 4th, 1892, we officially opened. There was an event that happened a little bit before that. Nevertheless, we've been here since May of 1892. Initially designed to be a tabernacle, meant to be a religious center for the city. The problem is the board quickly realized as they were going throughout the construction that these expected donations for these religious gatherings were not going to be enough to offset the burden of the debt, right? So the very first event in the building was a music festival. We opened with music.
The golden age of country music really happened here at the Ryman Auditorium. So this is the place where Loretta Lynn was introduced to the world, and where Dolly Parton and Porter Wagoner performed, Roy Acuff and Minnie Pearl, Ernest Tubbs, all the great performers, Hank Williams Sr. Hank Williams Sr. had 7 standing ovations the very first night he played on the Opry here. So the Opry was here for 30 years, from 1943 to 1974.
Since it was originally built as a tabernacle, it's only fitting that the seating at the Ryman is solid oak church pews. And for those taking a tour, there are exhibits that chronicle the wide variety of music that's been played here in this historic building.
We like to say the biggest artifact is the building itself. So you're coming here, and the building is what people are wanting to see. They want to see the original pews, they want to see the stage, all that good stuff. But along the way, you see an introductory immersive film, kind of tells you, we cram 130 years of history into an 11-minute presentation. And then from there you come into the actual auditorium, the historic part of the venue, and there are exhibits chronologically along the way that tell the Ryman story. The things you got to get a photo on the stage, right? You're standing on, we've had 3 stages, but the front 3 feet of the stage, you'll see the lighter was actually from the 51 stage, so you were standing literally on the same boards that, Johnny Cash, Hank Williams, Louis Armstrong, Eric Clapton, all these greats have stood on those boards, and so you're standing where all these wonderful musicians have stood. Get your photo on the stage.
The Ryman is still a place where you can go to hear great live music. And with a seating capacity of just 2,300, it's a favorite for many performers.
The people down front are just a few feet from you, and it's just such a connection. And then the sound quality in the room, it's considered one of the best acoustic sounds in the entire world, the way the sound reverberates off of the wooden pews. And so I just think that becomes this connection between the artist and the audience.
No doubt, when cattle producers come to Music City, they'll be welcome at the Ryman.
We want to see all those big white brim country hats, cowboy hats coming in here from the Cattlemen's Convention. Come on down, take a tour of this wonderful building, get a sense of the history, get a picture on stage, and stand where your musical heroes have once stood. We invite everybody in.
In Music City, I'm Kate Maher, reporting for NCBA's Cattleman to Cattleman.